verse 16 of Acts chapter 17, what we read earlier, it says, while Paul was waiting for, that is Silas and Timothy, when the word them is used, in Athens, he was greatly distressed to see that the city was full of idols. That means as he walked to and fro throughout Athens, he's looking at all these great architectural feats, all these great statues carved by master sculptors. But it wasn't just to beautify the city, it was to be able to provide some kind of worship to a deity that was named by the Athenians. And so he saw that this was really an idolatrous city, idol worshipers. And the Bible says he was distressed, moved, brought to deep emotions. Something inside of him was awakened that was so frustrating, and he was so distraught that when he looked around, the Bible says he's looking around the city. When you look around, before you open your mouth to say anything to anybody about Christ, look around you. See and understand the culture. See and understand the people to the best of your ability. And as Paul looked around, he became distressed. Let God do something deep inside of you, so you want to share Christ with someone because God has awakened something inside of you. And so Paul looked around. And when you look around, what do you look for? Look for those who you know. Those on your job, those in your community, those in your family. Look for those who you know. Look for those who you used to know. You remember people back in the day. We always say back in the day, as whenever that may be. Back in the day, who are the ones that you used to know? You may have gone to school with them. You may have worked with that individual for years. Give them a ring. Send them an email. Connect. Start a relationship. And not only look for those who you know and look for those who you used to know, look for those who you want to know. You know, there are a lot of interesting people around. And I don't know about you, but when I find someone that's interesting, and there are a lot of them, I always want to strike up a conversation with that individual, because it's just unique when you talk to someone, whether they're from a different country or the kind of work that they do, or they just have a unique family situation, or you just talk with them, they're bubbly and they're exciting, whatever the subject is, and you strike up a relationship with that individual. Because first thing you do in order to be able to have a spiritual conversation is you look around you.